Well, hey, Shatika and Tracy and Miss Meredith, how y'all doing? Happy Saturday. Hey, Miss Sheila. Hey, Miss Gail. Thank you, girl. I'm glad you do. Welcome to the family. Y'all welcome Sheila Rollins to the family. Happy girl. Hey, Jamil. How you doing? What y'all up to today? Y'all ring the doorbell for me. Hit the thumbs up the like button. Thank you, Miss Gail. You're welcome, Sheila. Hey, Michelle, what's going on, girl? Coming through one time for the one time. What's going on, y'all? So, how y'all been doing? I miss y'all. I miss y'all. It's been a long time coming. What has been? I was gone a week. Then when I came back, I didn't come back. So I was gone 2 weeks for y'all. Yeah, 2 weeks. So it's been good being back, but it's been a struggle, child. Telling you, that's all. That's why you just can't take a day or two off, child. I just don't had took me a whole week and child. Was it a whole week? Oh, took a whole week. But I needed it though. I needed that little break. Every now and then just need you a little mental break, especially when you do YouTube, because you just need you a little mental break. To just step away from social media sometimes, and you know, dang, I forgot my chapstick. But you just gotta step away from social media sometimes. Give it a little break. Give yourself a break from it. So I enjoyed being away, but every day I was gone. Trust and believe, I was ready to come back. We do. I was ready to come back. Every day I was gone, and I just had to keep telling myself, no, no, no. You're gonna take a break. I had videos ready and stuff like that. I was like, at least I could just at least post the video and just not go, live or anything like that. But I was like, nope, you're not doing that neither. You're gonna take you a break, like you said. And so I had a date that I was gonna come back, a time frame that I was gonna come back. So I almost didn't make it the last day, and I was like, nope, you just gonna go on, finish it on out, be ready for the next week. So I did it, and I'm glad I did because I definitely need it. I went fishing a lot, and just chilled, just chilled around the house. When I tell you I took a break, I took a break. I took a break. I took a break from here, and I just took a break at home too. I took a break at home too, but I didn't take a break on my diet. I didn't take a break on that, y'all. And every day has been getting better. Uh, I was talking to some of the people in the comments and stuff. It was like, it's hard, but you got it, keep going and stuff like that. And I can honestly say, this time I told y'all, like, this time around, it wasn't really that bad. It wasn't really that hard. Um, my mind really is made up this time, you know. I don't know. I don't know if it's just for now. I hope I stick to it. And you know, I didn't have a goal, and I keep thinking to myself, like, Tiana, you need to set you a goal. I think I'm ready to set me a goal now, because at first I didn't really want to go. I just wanted to do it. But every time I always go on me a weight loss journey, I never have a goal. I just do it. Well, I did have a goal one time, but it was a pair of shorts that I had wanted to get into. But I don't want that kind of goal this time. I think I want to set me a goal, and I know once I say it, I'm going to have to really put myself, my mind, and everything to it. But I really think I want to set me a goal. And the reason why I want to set me a goal is because there's people that has lost weight, and they was consistent for like a whole year, and they was about big as me, and literally did that thing and lost a lot of weight. They look good and everything, you know, after just a year. So I think that's my goal, y'all. I think that's my goal. I think I want to set my goal for a year. And let me see. This is May, so I'm gonna say probably like April next year. Ooh, yeah. At least it's the beginning of the year, right? So like April next year, I want to. I need to stay consistent until April. I'm gonna say April 1st. They ain't the rest. I need to stay consistent until April 1st of next year. Hey Tanya, thank you. But I need to stay consistent until April 1st of next year. That'll give me a whole year and some on this diet, this weight loss journey that I'm on. So once I get there, I'm hoping that when you got in on jean shorts, we did it, and you remember. Yeah, yeah, I did. But see, now that's why I said that's why I need a goal better than just some shorts, because I may, I may get out. I may, you know, get into something that I want to wear, and then be like, forget it. You know, be done with it. You know how you do, like when you get down to a certain size and you just start feeling yourself, you already think you fine, and then next thing you know, you get off the weight loss journey, and then boom, you be done gain all that weight back triple time before you even know it. So okay, you with me, girl? You with me? Okay. I need all the motivation I can get. But you know what? Like I said, it's been good though. It's been good this time. It really ain't been as bad. Like for real, for real. Like I've had cravings a couple of times. My only problem is when it comes to the weekend. And it really ain't so much the food. It's the drinking. It's the drinking. And I do good all week long. But when it comes to the weekend and I get my alcohol in, it kind of like messes up what I been done did all week long, because alcohol have so much calories. So that's another thing that I have to think about. I have to think about In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Hey, JJ. So, yeah, whatever I was saying just then, I forgot what I was saying, y'all. But I know I was on the lines of this time is pretty good though. And it's better. It's not as bad. Oh, I was telling y'all about like the little cravings that I think I was going that way. Okay, so I have cravings and stuff like that every now and then. Y'all ring the doorbell for me. Hit the thumbs up, the like button. YouTube ain't sending out my notifications. I mean, I only took a week off and they treating your girl bad. They really, 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 really treating your girl bad after taking off a week. So I'm asking each and every one of y'all. I'm asking each and every one of y'all that's here. If you would, please hit the like button for me. If you don't mind. I would sure enough appreciate it. Because that will start getting my algorithm back going like it need to be going. And YouTube will know that I ain't went nowhere. I'm still here, and they know I ain't went nowhere, but they just doing me bad. They doing me bad. Oh, they did me real bad yesterday, y'all. They did me bad yesterday. But anywho, we ain't talk about that. So, yeah, I I get my little cravings and whatever, and I was telling y'all about the alcohol. That's what I was telling y'all about. But let me tell y'all about the cravings. So I get my little cravings or whatever, and when you get your little cravings, you gonna have them. I think the cravings is kind of like withdrawals from stuff that you not having anymore. I think that's what it be, because my cravings, I've noticed my cravings that I have been having has been of stuff that I really don't even eat on the regular, or wouldn't even really reach for if I was eating like I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to get me some. I'm gonna have to get me some. I've been trying to find. I've been my cravings really have just recently started. Like, I really wasn't having cravings. My cravings really just recently started. And I think my cravings only because of my monthly. That's what I really think it is. Like, I think it's because of the monthly. Because I really don't have a sweet tooth, and that's the only time I really be wanting stuff sweet is when my monthly finna come on. So I think that's what it is. Because I was craving like sweet stuff. So what I did was, and it was real late at night too one time. I was craving because I'm on a bad sleep schedule. So I be up late at night. So I do like get snackish at night because that was the normal for me. I always ate late at night. So, I'm trying to get over that part right there. That's what, and my eating still haven't gotten on no certain schedule neither, because I'm just, for something about me, I'm just not a scheduled person. But I still been doing good. I still haven't been eating the wrong things. And every now and then, like when I had, like I said, I have cravings late at night. So when I had that craving late at night and it was for something sweet, what I did was I went in the kitchen. I know peanut butter is bad, but it's good too if you have it in the right amounts. So I went in the kitchen. I got me a spoonful of peanut butter. I got me 5 Ritz crackers, and I hadn't even been eating crackers or nothing like that. But still, I got them 5 little Ritz crackers. I was trying to convince myself that I was only going to get one. Okay, hi, my name is Tiana. I'm a big girl, and I like to eat. And I'm on a diet. I'm trying to do something about it. So it is what it is. All right. So I went and got them 5 little crackers, and yeah, I went and got them 5 little crackers, that peanut butter, and that's what I had for a little snack to calm my cravings down. Because I'm telling you, it's like it didn't matter how much water I drank. It didn't matter about me having a fresh, clean mouth or nothing. I still had those cravings, so I had to do something about it at the time. I had to. So I went and got my little peanut butter. and 5 little crackers, and I was good. I was good. I was gonna eat me a bag of apple chips, and they nothing but apple. But thank you, and they nothing but apple. But I was like, no, I wanted something like a little bit sweeter than those apple chips that I had. So that's why I went for the peanut butter. But other than that, I've been doing good. Now, let me see. Okay, so one weekend we had a fish fry. I did good. I did not eat no fish or nothing, no fried fish or nothing like that, y'all. I baked my fish and it was so good. Okay, so then another week, Mama did it for fish fry. So Mama had forgot all about me, and actually she was frying the fish for us, but she was frying the fish for me because I had brought it up, saying that I had wanted some fish. So Mama had fried some fish and forgot all about me, right? So I took it upon myself, and I said, you know what? I've been doing good. I ain't gonna worry about it. Eat me a few little pieces of the fish, right? I ate the fish, right? So I got me like 2 little pieces at the time, two little, I love the bone. Y'all know I love fish for one. And I love fried fish for two. And then I love the bone pieces of fish. So I started out with the bone pieces. I ain't really have like no big pieces or nothing like that. I just had mainly like the bone pieces of it at first. Man, tell me why Mama had to season that fish good that day. Tell me why Mama had to season that fish so doggone good, y'all. When I tell y'all that fish was so good, when I tell you that fish was so good, child. Okay. So I goes back in the house for me another piece, girl. I gets on in there, honey. Now she got taters just laid on up there, child, looking all good and everything. And I'm like, ooh, these here look so good and soft and delicious. Mentioning and changes, it's not mentioning the word. You know what? And the enemy ain't got no power over me because God has the last say so. And what's for me is for me. And the enemy can't step in between nothing that God has for me. So I ain't worried about it. But, so, uh, let me see. So I went in there and she had potatoes and stuff laying up there. And it was looking so good. So I had got me some right. Few of them. I was, being good. Grabbed me a little few of them, maybe like 4, 5, Grabbed me like 4, 5 taters and went on about my business. Sat outside, eating good, child. Next thing you know, it's just the fat girl in me just came out. So you know what, God dang it, you ain't got no business eating this fried fish anyway, but you know what? Go on and get you some more, child. So I went on in there, honey. I got me another little piece of fish. Mama had brought me a piece of fish. I didn't go in the house that time. Mama had brought me a piece of fish, and I was sitting there eating good. I had shared a little piece, a quarter of a tilapia, okay? I shared a quarter of it. And after I had shared the little quarter of that tilapia, I had like a half of one left, right? So I went back on in the house. Mama had more taters laying up in there. Wasn't nobody gonna eat them. She put them in the oven. She wasn't gonna eat them. Keita ain't want none. Ain't nobody want no more potatoes, child. And I'm the only one sitting over here, child. Ain't had no fried nothing in a minute and no taters in a minute. No. So I was like, well, let me go on and take them my side because somebody else might want some too with me. Okay. Took them on out the door, child. Couldn't find out ain't nobody else want none, child. So I'm sitting there and I'm just eating and eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. Before I know it, I had them by 8 all the potatoes. This is confession time, okay? Before I know it, I had them ate by all the potatoes, child. So I had to take the plate, knowing I ain't want to, girl, but I had to take that plate, child, and push it on over there, girl. When I tell you, my arm like that fell off as I was pushing the plate over there because I really didn't want to. But I pushed that plate on over there. I said, girl, you better go on and get this plate, put it in the trash can. Cause I'm telling you, if you don't get this plate and put it in the trash can, I'm going to be done ate up all these taters. So I did good. I threw the taters away. I didn't eat like 4 of them that was left. But anywho, nonetheless, so I kept on going from there. I didn't let that keep me down. I didn't quit. I didn't give up. I didn't give in. None of that. I kept going, and I'm doing good. So let's see. Have I had another mess up? Have I had another mess up? Not for real, for real. I ain't really had no mess ups, y'all. For real. My mind, I'm telling you, like my mind this time is set. I'm focused. I know what I want. I'm not doing this for nobody. Not my husband, not no mama, not no sister, not trying to compete with nobody else, not trying to do this because somebody think that I need to lose weight, not trying to do this for nobody. I'm doing this for, what's up, Mom? I'm doing this for me this time. I'm doing this for me. I ain't doing this for nobody but me. And I think that that is why it feels different this time. Because I'm doing it for me and damn the rest. And I think what changed, and the lady, she was saying, oh, I want in the comments, she was mentioning, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that, to get some weight off and all this, because I'm diabetic and all kind of stuff like that, and it's hard. And I'm gonna take this. Only thing it is, and my mind is like this right now, but I hope my mind stays like this because I got a whole year to go. But only thing it is if you can get your mental right, you'll be all right. It's all in your mind, it's all in your mental. And when you feel like that you want to give up and can't keep pushing, remind yourself of why you're doing it. And you know what? For people that had the mind that I have right now, people used to say this to me. Remind yourself of why you're doing it. It makes no sense to a person that what I'm saying to you is not going to make sense to a person that's not trying to do this and be for real and do this for themselves. And do and because if you're not doing it for yourself, then your mind really ain't right. Your mind ain't the way that it should be to help you lose the weight, stay consistent, and not fall off and continuously dig into the stuff that you're not supposed to have, even when you do it maybe one time a week. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people give themselves cheat days one times a week. But here's my thing too: when you really think about it, when you really think about it, and you get the mind frame that I have right now, what's the purpose of a cheat day? Really, there's no purpose of a cheat day. You're really setting yourself up with a cheat day, because your cheat day may turn into a cheat 2 days, or a cheat 3 days, or a cheat week, right? And then next thing you know, you be like, dang, got them messed up. Now I got to start all over again. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to eat something that you know that you're not supposed to eat, don't give yourself a cheat day. Give yourself a cheat plate. Give yourself a cheat plate. That way it'd be that one plate, or let's just say if it was that day, maybe that some people eat 3 times a day, some people eat small portions. However you eating, give yourself a cheat plate. Don't give yourself a cheat day, because one day can mess up what you have done in a whole week. So that when you mess up what you have done in a whole week because of a cheat day, now you have discouraged yourself from wanting to get back on from doing good and getting back on your your journey and on the track that you was on. So don't give yourself a cheat day. Give yourself a cheat plate. That way you're not, because you ain't cheating nobody but yourself. You ain't cheat nobody but yourself. And I can't say that I feel good. I can't say that I feel good yet. I can't say that. But I can say that I notice a difference. I notice a difference. I don't notice a difference with my sleep. It's hard to diet. I'm gonna tell you something. It is hard, but it ain't. Dieting, you have to use your imagination more. You have to use your imagination more. You have to be a little bit more creative when you dieting. Because honestly and truly, you can have everything that you eat when you diet. You can have everything. But you have to think in your mind, hey, if I want tacos, how can I recreate these tacos that way I don't feel guilty for having 3 and 4 flour tortillas? You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want to do. You got to, first of all, if you know you still want to have this bread, okay, go find you a healthier bread, a healthier tortilla. Find, because you got to think about it takes one day at a time. And you're not going to change everything at once. So you know that you want to eventually eliminate bread, then start trying to buy you a low calorie carb counter type tortilla. A low calorie carb counter. Thank you. Yeah, y'all hit the like button for me if you don't mind. I sure appreciate it. Ring the doorbell if that is what I like to call it. Welcome to my channel. If you is new, I'm happy to have you. I am your girl, Tiana. I can only be me. And we is over here talking about me and my weight loss journey right now. So anywho, you're gonna have to start with making changes to certain things. And whatever recipe that it is, that's why it's gonna take time, because we have so many different meals that we make in unhealthy ways. So everything that you make, you have to find a substitute for it and flavor it up that way it tastes exactly like the unhealthy version. The unhealthy version. That's all you got to do. And when you put that seasonings and stuff up in there real good, see a lot. I had posted. I done lost 20 pounds already. For those of you that didn't know, I have lost 20 pounds already, and I know that may not be a lot to y'all, but that is a whole lot to me, because for like 3 days out of them 20. That I know for a fact, for like 3 days, I was stagnant already. I was already stagnant, where I wasn't losing no weight. And then right before the 3 days that I was stagnant, one of the days I had gained weight, right? I had gained weight. But I don't know if that was due to menstrual, or if that was due to me coming off the weekend and having my drinks and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, dang. I had picked up, and I had gained like, what was it, like 2 pounds, 1 or 2 pounds, I think it was. It wasn't nothing. It was like 1 or 2 pounds. But I know I had worked all week, and then by the time I got to the weekend, it said that I hadn't gained like 1 or 2 pounds. But me, I ain't been trusting my scale, because my scale, baby, it just, but it kind of been looking like it's been right, because every time I get back on there since I've lost this weight, every time I get back on there, it still say the same thing. It wasn't saying what it was saying when I first started, so maybe so. So anywho, what's up, babe?
That's it. Ain't no short ride.
Mm-hmm. Y'all was outside?
Nah, we was in good. In high school.
So let me show y'all Bae anniversary gift while he opened his gift on the phone. Hold on, y'all. Cut the conversation for a second. Y'all know he ain't got no patience. Hold up. Wait, babe, I'm trying to flip the kid. There we go. Babe, flip that up. Hold on. Flip them papers over right there on that dresser. Right there. Flip them over. I don't know, child. People move the box. Turn the box around. There. Child, you know, folks be trying to zoom in and shit sometimes. Okay, so this big anniversary gift, y'all. It came early.
Well, they got a key to it.
Yeah.
What the hell I'm locking them for? Let me see how it look.
What you got there? Show them what you got.
Okay, hold on. See if it works. I want a barbecue and I can't wait no damn barbecue.
So what?
I want a barbecue and I can't wait no barbecue. Got me a watch collection.
Case.
Well, it don't make no difference. Same different thing. It don't make no difference.
That's not a watch collection because you don't have your
I
collection
do got a
of watches.
collection. I got a lot of watches.
No, I said you don't have your collection of watches in there.
Oh,
It's called a watch case.
They going in here.
Okay, show them the case, babe. And you look at it too while you showing them. Nah. Calm down. Then they got
/ jewelry box. All my Temu shit. All my Temu shit. All my Temu shit.
What's that?
Piece of cardboard napkin.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I love it, baby. I love it. Fucking like I love it. I want one of these right here. I got a lot of Temu stuff.
And Bay say I want 2 things for my anniversary. He said I want me a jewelry box and a watch case. I'm like, say less.
What you want? You ain't never say what you want.
I don't want nothing.
I got something.
Well, if you bring me something that's different, but ain't nothing I really want for real.
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry about it. I hope they work.
You hope they work. So our anniversary is May 29th. Bae.
Yeah.
Bring me mine. You done seen yours? Might as well. You got something already for real? I ain't think you did. Thank you. 8 years.
For 8
with this.
This shit flew by.
Let me tell y'all one thing about hold on.
This shit flew by. Goddamn Harrison graduate next year. I mean this year. This week. What you telling what? What you talking about?
Let me tell y'all one thing about being married.
Well, gotta have patience.
Don't get married.
You can't say what I say.
Don't get married.
My co-worker I work with all the time asked me that John yesterday at work when I am talking about he was talking about it. So Seek asked me, Seek said, why y'all would telling people don't get married? And I said, hell, I just be telling them, hell, there ain't nothing to mean by it.
Yeah.
Just tell them all the time, don't do it.
Don't do it, babe.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm just mocking him what he be saying. He always be telling people that, but he don't mean that though. But I'm just mocking him. But yeah, do get married. I don't not condone marriage. I'm gonna tell you why I do condone marriage. I condone marriage because first of all, it is pleasing to God. And God, he honors marriages. He honors relationships that is locked in and up under oath, stuff like that. Time you get married, you start seeing your blessings. And a person that ain't never been married, they'll never know that. But time you lock in with that person, y'all say I do, honey. I ain't even gonna take a week later. God gonna start just blessing you and your partner in a beautiful way. And people wonder how this and how that, but sometimes it just took for you to just throw in the towel and say, you know what, I done been with this person long enough, it's time for us to do something about it. Now, I'm like this, if you done been with somebody for damn 8, 10, 5 years, if you can lay down with their ass for 5 years, put up with their mess for 5, 10 years, be give them wifely duties and girlfriend status type of relationship, y'all might as well get married. You might as well get married. I don't see what you constantly. I don't see what you waiting on, because really, honestly and truly, if you love a person, it shouldn't be nothing that's holding you back from saying, from from asking them to marry you. Like, what's the holdup if you know you don't want nobody else? What are you doing? You trying to get yourself in a certain position or a certain place where, to the point where, you when you ready to dip out, you gonna dip out. Like, yeah, waste of time that you'll never get back. Exactly. Like, why waste that time? Marriage is what now? It's hard, but it's so rewarding when you marry the right one. No jokes, no jokers. Exactly. But what was I finna say? Marriage is hard and so rewarding when you marry the right one. But you know what? Let me tell you something though, Miss Meredith. Just like marriage is hard, being in a simple plain old relationship with somebody sometimes it's hard. So why put up with shit from somebody and you not committed to them? Why? And also, when you really think about it, and you in a relationship with somebody, shit, why? And I'm not even talking about the men on this part, because I know women do the same thing, but I'm a woman, so I'm just going to speak from a woman's perspective, because the men already do it and women already do this too. But honestly and truly, when you is not in a committed relationship and y'all done been together, what, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and neither one of you is committed to one another, or he's not trying to commit to you and put a ring on your finger, I don't really honestly and see. I honestly and truly don't even see a reason why y'all is so loyal to one another, for real. Because if you can't marry me, why am I loyal to you? What's the purpose of us being loyal? I'm not going to be loyal to you because you can't be loyal enough to me to even ask me to marry you. So why am I being loyal to you? I might as well go ahead on and do what I want to do and keep it pushing. So, because at the end of the day, like a lot of times, that's what it really takes for you to do what the fuck you want to do to make a man um respect you. For the ones that don't want to settle down, you know what I'm saying? You do what you want to do, because when you get a man that ain't trying to commit to you, 9 times out of 10, you better be trying to beat his ass to the punch, because he probably already out there doing what the hell he want to do. That's why he ain't committed to you.
No one even. Hey, I feel like my job make more money than me. Yesterday made 8, today just made 2.
Your draw? That's good, baby.
No, it ain't, nigga. What can we I don't like this. Goddamn. Shit.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no. Let me tell you something. One thing about it, let me tell you something. It took for me to be where I'm at today for me to um have the mind that I got. Cause trust and believe, maybe, baby, I was a dumb one before too. Now I was a dumb little cookie. You know what I'm saying? Dumb. But it takes for me to be where I'm at today to have the mind that I have. Because at the end of the day, like, I'm just saying, for real though, like, why be committed? You done been in the, yeah, child, me and my, yeah, that's my babe right there. We done been together 10 years, girl. Y'all married? No, we ain't married. We just been together for 10 years. Knowing that that relationship been hard. If I'm gonna struggle with somebody goddamn it like that, we damn sure gonna be married. I'm not gonna be struggling with your ass and we ain't married. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it was I learned this from a lady that I used to work with, and she told me, she was like, I was already shacking up at the time, but she was like, Tiana, don't be shacking up with no man that is not trying to commit themselves to you. I didn't understand it at that time, but after that relationship, my next one, oh, he had to marry me. I wasn't going for nothing lesser than that. Ain't that right, babe?
Huh?
Ain't that right?
What? What?
That next relationship we had to get married, ain't no.
Yeah, you trapping.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like nothing less. What is we waiting on? If we gonna put up a fight with one another, if I'm gonna be putting up with your mess, if I'm gonna be a wife without a ring, you gonna put a ring on this him, baby. You gonna put one on here, and damn it, we sure ain't finna be waiting no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20 years. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Cause relationships ain't easy. You got two bipolar people together. God damn it, I don't give a damn who you is. You got two bipolar people together because one minute you in a good mood, and then maybe a couple days later your ass ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? So having attitudes like that and having to deal with someone can be troublesome sometimes. It can be hard sometimes. But if I'm gonna have to deal with you and attitude and everything else, and you have to deal with me and my attitude too, we might as well be married. We might as well be married. We might as well be locked in. That way, when you do get married with me, goddamn it, you'll think twice about stepping out. You'll think twice about want to leave your home and go and lay up with somebody else. You'll think twice about the meals that you be getting uh during the week. You'll think twice about them bills that be getting paid on time. You'll think twice about them damn shoes and purses and nails and hair and all that stuff right there that you ain't got to pay for on the regular. Because when you got a good woman, baby, trust and believe, bills come first and pleasure later. So you gonna miss all of that when you got them little side things. Them side pieces ain't loyal. They only want some nails did, hair done, and a good little D every now and then. And then you find out that you over there hunching her and somebody else is too. And then who is you to try to say something about it? Because baby, you's married. What you supposed to do? So yeah. Marriage helps out with a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Especially when the person, the individual cares. You know what I'm saying? When the individual cares. Because I remember now in the beginning of our marriage, and I'm quite sure my husband felt the same way, so I don't even feel no certain way about it. You know what I'm saying? My husband got a mouth on him, and I got an attitude on me. But one thing about my husband and I is that he humbles me. He humbles me in a way where I can't really be that person that's really down on the inside of me for real, because baby, I can snap now. But he can snap too. And it's just, I don't know, it's just something about it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put the little extras to it because it might blow his head up, and you know the men be listening when they act like they ain't listening and stuff. But anywho, he humbled me. And I know that I couldn't, continue to be the person that I was. And once I don't even know where I was finna go, but anyway, he humbled me. Okay, I was finna go somewhere, child, but I be getting so damn sidetracked, it just don't make no damn sense, child. I just do. But auntie, who y'all get the point? You with somebody, and you thinking about if y'all just friends right now, and y'all not in a committed relationship, and you in one house, he in another house, but y'all been dating, y'all thinking about taking it serious. Don't stop at just a relationship. Don't stop at just having somebody that you can lay up with. Don't stop at somebody you can cook for. Cause I've even was told that before. Like, I just want somebody that I can cook for. Why you want somebody that you can just cook for? That's stupid. Don't just stop at that. Don't just stop at um love alone. Don't stop at love alone, because at the end of the day, love alone ain't gonna pay a damn bill. Okay. Yes, you love your partner, but goddamn it, your partner gotta be bringing something to the mother table too. I'm just saying, damn the rest and all the kitty play kid joke all that shit right there. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If and if you're gonna be a housewife, if he's gonna make you a housewife, how can he be a bum? It ain't gonna work. So somebody gonna have to put in a little bit more work. And just like God say, a man that don't work don't eat. One more time. A man that does not work don't eat. Okay. Exactly, Miss Meredith. So yeah, a man that don't work don't eat. Nah, it's one thing for him to wanna, let you be home. It's okay for you to be a housewife. That's called playing. Exactly. Ain't nobody got time to be playing no damn house. Who, honey, how being playing house, or you be out there looking at the damn house. Okay, so yeah, but at the end of the day, yeah, don't just stop at that. Don't settle. Uh, demand your ring. Demand your ring. God damn it. Sometimes it takes for you to demand your ring. And I'm gonna tell you why. Sometimes you have to demand your ring, even though you know that man, he's a good man. He don't wanna, he ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trust one another, y'all good to one another. But sometimes you still have to demand your ring. And the reason why you have to demand your ring is because sometimes the men be scared. They be scared. It don't be that they don't be wanting to. They be scared. Sometimes they just be scared of letting go their freedom, and sometimes I don't know what else the scaredness be about, but one of them is just be their freedom that they be scared of letting go. So if you don't demand it, sometimes you may not. I think you have to make him feel secure within you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when a man settles down with a woman, and when a man, period, shit, settle down with a woman and live with you, let's say a good man, and live with you, um, they know what they be wanting. They be knowing what they looking for and stuff like that. Yes, you got these men that they go out and they mess with these little hoochie mamas and somebody that looks nothing like you. Somebody that acts nothing like you. That's because that's those little easy ones. That's because, that's those little hit it and quit it. And me and my husband, we had this discussion one time. And we was talking about why men mess around on good women, or they mess around on the ones that have low self-esteem, like the big girls with low self-esteem, or the ugly girls, or the bad body girls, or the girls that don't nobody want to be seen with, right? But they'll go mess with them, they'll go creep with them and stuff. So I asked my husband, I said, why y'all do them girls like that? Why y'all do girls like that? He was like, my husband, and I didn't, I like, it kind of like hurt my heart when he said it at the time. But then at the same time, it was almost like, shit, it really is her fault. But my husband was like, that's her fault. That's their fault that they got low self esteem. That's their fault that basically, if you're ugly, bad body, or fat, and you got low self esteem, it all boils down to your self esteem. So he was like, that's their fault they got low self esteem. And that's how they really look at it. And that's how men go out and have sex with these women and have no feelings attached because basically they just hunching. They just getting what they need. You know what I'm saying? They ain't what you look like. And we sit back and we want, how you gonna mess with her? How? And he be like, but it ain't nothing because it really don't be nothing. It really don't be nothing. It just be a quick look, F. And if he want to continue to deal with that woman, then that will probably the one that he'll continue to go back to when if he got more than one, or if she's the only one on the side, he's gonna keep going back to it because he know he can get it when he get ready. But for a man that's a good man, I believe people marry and is in the marriage through the ups and downs, falling in love takes. Yeah, you is in the marriage through ups and downs. You're supposed to. You're supposed to be in there through ups and downs. You're gonna have ups and downs. Shit, if you didn't have a partner, you have ups and downs with your damn self. You have ups and downs with yourself, and you got to bring yourself through them downs. So when you got a partner, they is a part of your ups and downs. But y'all got to be able to pull your way through them ups and downs. I had to learn that because there was times in the beginnings of our marriage, child, please, I wanted to leave his ass. I did. I wanted to leave my husband plenty of times. I wanted to break up plenty damn times, and I had to keep thinking to myself, girl, this ain't no girlfriend boyfriend type of thing. You can't just break up when you get ready. But when you just used to regular normal relationships and you can break up when you get ready, you naturally have that feeling in your heart like, ugh, I'm just finna leave. I'm just ready to break up. I don't want to be with you no more. When you marry, you can't be like that. You gotta find solutions. You gotta work them things on out. You gotta get past that day sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just be a day. You gotta get past that day. That's right. Yep. So you're right, Jay. So yeah, it beats like that though, you know. But just cause you with a person that you married to and you want to break up with them in the beginning, that doesn't mean that you don't love them. That just means that you just be trying to find the easy route out. You just fed up. You just disgusted. You just tired. You just wanna sucker punch. However you say it. You wanna just sock it to him. You want to sock it to him, and you just you know that you can't, or you know that you don't want to get in trouble behind that. You don't. You just your own person. You your own person, and y'all just gotta learn to get along. That's it. Y'all gotta learn to get along. Like I say all the time, my husband, he know me. I know my husband. My husband know how far to go with me. I know how far to go with my husband. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it. You just gotta learn how to get along, be friends with one another, love each other, and be honest with one another. Be honest and do for each other. Take trips, have fun. You gotta do that. Share. You gotta share with one another. I could be stingy. I can be stingy. I'm the stingy one. But in good, healthy relationships, there's one that's stingy and there's one that's a spender. You can't have two spending people together. You can't have two spenders together. Because if you got two spenders together, y'all gonna go down the drain together. For real. Somebody gonna just flush the toilet. No, ain't no somebody gonna flush the toilet. The toilet is gonna be flushed if you got two spenders together. One person got to be stingy, and I'm the stingy one because if it was for exactly because if it was if it was the shoe was on the other foot and it was up to my husband. Now my husband, he is a spender. He's one of the ones that just don't think about later. You know, I'm the one that think about later. I think about now. I think about later. I think about next year. I think about next month. I think about all that right now. I put all that into perspective before I spend my dollars. Before I take trips, all that. I'm frugal, like you said. I'm frugal. I don't play because one thing I'm not finna be is in the dog. I'm not finna be kicked out the door. I'm not finna be collarless. And I'm damn sure ain't finna be hungry. Okay? So, with all that being said, that's a healthy relationship. When you, let me tell you something, they say opposites attract. They say opposites attract. Let me think about that one more time. Let me say it again. They say opposites attract. That may be true. That may be true, but when you really sit back and think about opposites attract, I don't think opposites attract. I think opposites should be together. But I really don't think opposites attract. I think people, oh yeah, maybe opposites do attract when you think about it. People like people that's not like them. Yeah. So opposites do attract. Yeah. Opposites attract. Because that's even in friendships. And the reason why I thought I had to think, I think I had to think hard about it because I remember having a friend and we were two totally different people. But there were a lot of things about me that she loved and a lot of things about her that I loved. You know what I'm saying? So opposites do attract. Yeah, opposites attract. But anyway, it's good to have two opposite people because I'm telling you, you can't have nobody that's just like you. You just can't. If I had somebody that was like me, if I had somebody like me, I think I'd be famous. I'll be famous. I'll be famous if I had somebody else like me. And I'm gonna just leave it right there. I'm gonna leave it right there, okay? I believe in, yeah, I believe in marriage, but it's just not for me. Been there, done that. I'm set in my ways. Now, I'm a giver, and I've never had a husband to treat me good. I had two of them. Okay. Here's my thing too about people that say that marriage is not for them, and I can only guess that you probably done made it to a certain age where you settled, you content, you happy, you it's almost like fuck a man, don't need a man. I'm doing good by myself. I can do bad by myself. I don't need the headache. Men ain't nothing but problems. Their frustration. I ain't got to worry about running behind him. Who he messing with? Who he ain't messing with? Phone calls. Ain't communicating. Ain't talking to me. Ain't cleaning up. Got to clean up behind his ass. Just you thinking of all the bad things, right? But I say this. See, a lot of times, and you gotta open your mind up to what I'm gonna say because I know like a lot of y'all will be in denial. But for a long time, when you was in your early ages, and dating and relationships and stuff like that, in your early ages, when you doing good, maybe when you did want a man and was getting in, let me just say it. A lot of us have types. And when you have a type, that's what really F y'all up for real. When you have types. Types don't get you nothing but exactly what y'all keep saying. Dead end ass relationships. The men were no good to you. A lot of times, being a woman that have a type or being a independent woman, sometimes you could be a little too independent too. You could be a little too independent and you want to be so you just depend on yourself and don't need a man. A lot of women, they say, I don't need a man. I don't need a man. But God made the man for us. Yeah, you may be stable and working hard enough to the point where you don't need a man. But at the end of the day, ain't no wrong with having a man neither. But then when you go out to look for that man, you go out and look for your type. And when you go out and look for your type, you end up running into the wrong man because you have a type, because you're not looking for a heart. You looking for an outer image when you have a type. A lot of times when that person that is really is for you is not your type, that man ain't the one that you want. That man is the one that you ain't even looking for. That man be the one that sometimes you just make a friend. That's where y'all go wrong by having a type. Types, you're not gonna get everything that you looking for in a man. I don't give a fuck what relationship that you in. You is not. I don't give a damn how happy a person look. You best believe that they not getting everything that they need out of their relationship. They're getting just what they need to keep going, to continue to love that person, to overlook what they not getting sometimes. But just because you're not getting everything that you need or want from that relationship does not mean that the relationship is bad. My husband, he go to work every day and take good care, pay bills and stuff like that, you know. But shit, my husband don't cook. My husband don't like to do yard work. My husband don't like to wash my damn car every week like I want it washed. My husband don't like to vacuum out my damn car. My car goes dirty. You see what I'm saying? But I have a good husband. So sometimes certain things have to outweigh what you want out of a man. You ain't gonna get what you want. Yes, we supposed to look at ourselves like, you know, the queens that we are, the princesses that we are. But motherfucker, queens and princesses ain't even getting everything that they want. Let's be for real though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta try to take the good and let that shit outweigh the bad or your wants. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Miss Sharon. Outweigh your wants. And another thing, us women, what was I finna say? Sometimes can be stingy. Yes, this my hair. Sometimes these us women, we can be stingy. It's okay to be stingy, to be responsible when you're in a relationship with somebody, because you know that your partner is not as responsible as you are. But it's not okay to be stingy as to the point where, okay, you might didn't hear me, but it's not okay to, y'all ring the doorbell for me, hit the thumbs up, the like button if you don't mind. But it's not okay to be stingy to the point where you have this mind frame where it's mine, 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 mine. No, this my car, my house, my money, my this, my that, my food, my mine. You can't be like that and want a husband. You can't be like that. I don't know yet.
Might ride with Chris, man.
You can't be like that. When you have that mind frame, you should already know automatically you're gonna be by your damn self. You're gonna be by your damn self because you's a me type of person, not a we type of person. When me and my husband, when me and my husband started dating, I've always been the we type of person. But like I told y'all, like when I was back in, I don't really know about that part right there. But I was responding to you, Jay. But when I was in the dating game and stuff like that, I have always been the type of person where I'm a sharing person. I'm a person that did more than what I should have in relationships and stuff like that. Like I said, now that I know better, if I had to go back,
you treat me like shit too.
If I had to go back
to them motherfuckers,
what you mean? Who you talking about?
But my wife won't buy me not one pack of cigarettes to save my life. Why she would not buy me no cigarettes to save my life? If I'm dying right now, they say he need a cigarette to live. She ain't gonna buy them for me, bro. Not damn one of them. Never seen that life. What we doing there?
Until so Jay say that's a good wife. I did more than what I should, but now that I know better, I won't. I won't if I had to go back. But Lord knows I don't want to have to go back to the dating because these people ain't the same. But anyhow, I've always been the sharing type person, and when you go into relationships and you want to get married and stuff like that, and you kind of start seeing stuff as our. When me and my husband was together, before we even started, before we even got real serious, it was a we thing because I knew that I wanted to get married. We had a discussion. He told me he wanted to be married and stuff like that. Okay, here's this is what we talking about. So you say you want to do that. You know that this is what I want. We're gonna do that. Ain't no ands, ifs, buts, the whole long couple years type of hell to the no. No. You got a time frame.
Who got a time frame?
You know your motherfucking ass had a time frame.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
He had a time frame.
Man, stop playing with them folks.
Babe, you know you had a time frame.
Playing with them folks.
You know you had a time frame.
Stop playing with folks.
He know he did.
Right.
And we discussed our time frame. But I told him I didn't want to know when. I didn't want to know when my husband was going to propose to me, but it was kind of obvious when too. But I did tell him that we had a time frame, and I did not want to know when he proposed to me because I wanted to be special, even when we did have a time frame. And so, and I also told my husband, I was like, babe, I was like, you know how to be on TV, and you know they get permission from. I don't really know if people do this for real, but you know they I don't know the word for it, but they get the permission from, the father and stuff like that, for the father to give the daughter away and stuff like that, right? So my husband, he was like, "What we doing all that for? We grown. We ain't gotta be doing all that." And I was like, "No." I was like, "Babe, I just wanted to be like that, because I be seeing them do it like that on TV. So I want mine to be like that. I want my daddy to tell you to know you and to tell you, hey, um, yeah or no, you can have my daughter, right?" So he was so he was talking mess at the time. I was telling him that, but he did it. When my daddy had came down to visit, um, it was just out of nowhere, really. We was actually having um, my daughter's repast. We was having a repast. We was at the repast for my daughter, and my dad was there. Every it was kind of like perfect timing, even though it was like a bitter moment, but it was perfect timing because all the family was there. My dad was there, and my dad lived in Florida at the time, so it was just perfect. And so my husband, he proposed to me that day. That day. So yeah. So then a month later, we ended up getting married. So what about it? So yeah, but
Chris
it's
come pick me up.
huh?
Chris come
Oh,
pick me up.
okay. So yeah, you know, marriages is beautiful. Marriages is what you make them. They really what you make them, and it's not off of what you choose. It's what you allow God to bless you to have, and then as y'all get together and get to know one another, you get to love one another. And I can openly say this. Like, there was a time that I remember, and my husband don't like when I say this, but he know I said this before. There was times that I didn't look at my husband like my type. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, my husband, I
Killed them.
always thought he was hoish.
Killed them.
And for
Killed them.
for
One more
two,
time. Killed them.
and for two,
If y'all in the back, killed them.
and for two, I'm not gonna mention the number two. I'm not gonna mention that. But
What you talking about?
what? Yeah,
Man, they business, man.
I know. That's why I'm not gonna say that because I know you don't like that. So I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, so number two, he knows it, but I'm not gonna tell y'all again. But the number one, I thought he was horrid. I guess he don't mind me seeing that part right there. It make him look good, I guess. I thought he was hoish, y'all. Cause I always saw him with different girls all the time, not knowing what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't really know. What I liked about him was he had a loud mouth. I don't know why I like that. I don't know why. A lot of people they don't like it, but I like that he had that loud mouth. He just when he came through, he just always thought he was the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Chill out.
And I wasn't really paying attention to his swag. I just liked his mouth. That's what I liked. So that's what really kind of like drew me to him. Other than that, he wasn't my type for real. He really wasn't. So as we started, getting to know each other and stuff like that, I I fell in love with him. He didn't fall in love with me when I fell in love with him. Like there was a time my husband told me he was like, I really didn't, love you like that, which it's all right. We had to grow to love each other. So I knew my husband, he just wanted to hit it and keep on by his business because that's what he thought I was. My husband wanted to just hit it at one time. But what I think what made the difference was that made him stay was because I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't let him hit my little stuff down there. Even though I know that I was letting other people hit my stuff. You know what I'm saying? At one time I'm proud to say, okay, let me say it. One time I'm proud to say that I was a little hoochie mama, a little hoe. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say I was a hoe like that, but it feel good to say that, at one time in my life after a breakup, not a bad breakup, but after a breakup, I said, F these niggas. I'm doing what I want to do. They do it to me. I'm gonna do it to them. They have them more than one man. I'm gonna have more than one woman. I'm gonna have me more than one man. So I was hunching me two of them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I call myself a little hoe at the time. It ain't last that long. It ain't last that long. It lasted probably about a good month or two. Where I was able to be a little hoe, but it was fun while I was doing it, baby. It was fun. You know what I mean? I had me a good time laying up with me too, me and child. Couldn't tell me nothing. But in that whole one was better than the other. That's why I had me too. But in that whole, I had fun. I had fun doing it. Ain't last that long, but I had fun. But then after that, my husband came in and stuff, and we had already been friends for a long time. We had already been friends, but not friends too, because we was more like associates than friends. Like, I know there was times like if he had problems and stuff like that, he'll call me like through Facebook Messenger. Like, but we never had like I want to be with you type of friendship or bond or anything like that, or where we talked on the phone regular type. We didn't have that. We didn't have that type of friendship. We wasn't even like friends that go out and do things together. Like, really, we couldn't even put a title on our friendship because we wasn't that. I just used to play cards with his mama all the time, and I met his mama through my cousin. And mind you, I'm not from here. So when I moved to, we kind of like, started hanging out with my cousin. My mama started hanging out with my cousin. They used to go play cards. I used to be at home all the time in a bad relationship. And finally I started hanging out with them, and met his mom, which she was just a friend where we used to go play cards. And then we had got to the point where we used to house hop. So it used to be from my cousin house to my other cousin house to my house to my mama house to his mama, his boyfriend, his not his boyfriend, his mama boyfriend, and them house. And we just used to go over there, play cards. So it's house hop. So every time we went to his mama house, that's when I used to see him come through, with his loud mouth and stuff. And so he used to love to play cards with my mama at the time, while I'm sitting on the side in the bad relationship with the dude that I was with at the time. And so what's funny is the dude that I was with, I wouldn't even study my husband right now, but the dude that I was with, he was so jealous, insecure, crazy, all kind of everything that you can even put a title, just whatever title you want to put on him, just put it on, child. He was all of that and still is. He was already accusing me of my husband, and I wasn't even trying to get with him. Every time he came, or every time we pulled up to my mother-in-law house, and he was standing out, and my husband was standing outside, my toxic relationship, the dude, he used to be like, "They go your boyfriend." And I'm like, I ain't even looking at him like that. Then there was times that I knew he had girlfriends and stuff like that. So we've never like had friendships where we did anything together, we went anywhere together, or talked on the phone together. Like, we didn't have that type of relationship. I knew him, he knew me. He was a little flirtatious at times, and I was looking a lot of times, but I never flirted with him. I was just looking. And one day I invited him to, he was separated, I was separated. One day I invited him to play cards with me, right? I had sent him a message, but I knew what I was doing when I did that, though. I don't know why I did it, but I just did, okay? But for some reason, I invited him to come play cards through text message on Messenger. He was like, "No, I can't play cards because I got to go to work." One thing about him, he gonna go make his money. So he was like, no, I can't go because I got to go to work. So I was like, all right, cool. Then maybe like a couple days later, he come calling me, asking me, can he come by because he was in the area. So he came by. I was sitting outside and in the garage, and I think he probably mentioned something about my feet or something like that, and that's when I realized he like girls with pretty feet or whatever. So he mentioned something about my feet, and then after that, we really didn't see each other or spend time with each other after that because he came by for probably like a split 10-15 minutes. That was it. Then leave, and maybe like next week or maybe 2 weeks later, something like that, he was in the area again. So I want to guess that he must wasn't in a relationship because anytime that he was in my area, he probably was single. But when he wasn't in my area, he was in a relationship. So he was in my area again and stuff like that at his friend house, and he was like, oh, I'm at my friend house up the street from you. I'm gonna come over there, you know. So I was like, all right, come on. When he came over, babe, was that you? I had ditched that day and went somewhere with my friends.
No.
Was that you?
Private Tyrone.
Oh, that might was the other dude. But anyway, I'm anyway, that this did happen though, what I'm finna say. He was at his friend house, walked to the house, came over. Like I said, walked to the house. That's another reason why he wasn't my type. And walked to the house, and but he did used to keep him a car, but his cars was never dependable. But anywho, he walked to my house, and I remember, I think he helped me take my hair down or something. I was taking my hair down. Babe, did you help me take my hair down like one or two plaits?
Yeah.
Okay, that was you. All right. So, babe, I ain't saying that, but remember I was hoeing like for like 2 months. So you came in around like after that time now. Dang, I got to remember if it was you or the other ones now. Dang. You got me now. Just hush over there. Let me tell my story. Anywho. So he helped me take down my little hair, acting like he was helping me take down my hair and whatever. And so then we ended up going to my room and stuff. And then, we ain't do nothing like that. We just went back there. We're just chilling. I did ditch. That was you I ditched. And because we was going to, yes. Because when we ended up in the bedroom back there, we didn't even stay long. Because I ditched you because that's when I used to go to Applebee's for the karaoke night. And I had ditched you for the karaoke night, but then I didn't want to leave you. But then you ended up outside. You was like, well, you can go ahead on. And when I left and went, we didn't stay that long. And you was like, I should have stayed over there. So, yeah, at that time, he thought he was going to get him some behind. But he did. So, I didn't never know that until after we got married. Or my husband was like, you used to give your tail up to other people, but you just would never give me none. That's messed up. And I was like, I'm glad I didn't. I said, because if I would have gave you some, you would have got a taste of what I was like, and you wouldn't have never committed yourself to me. So I'm glad I didn't give myself up to you. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did save myself, because me and you probably wouldn't even be married if I would have gave my stuff up to you. So he was like, yeah, babe, you probably right. So, yeah. So we end up together, and from that day to this one, we has always been we. We always been we. It's never been me. It's never been none of that. It's always been we. And I've never said, oh, this mine, this yours. He's never been like mine's type of person. Like, once I realized the type of person that he was, I stepped up and took charge, and he didn't mind it. He didn't mind it. When you get with somebody that allows you to step up, take charge when they not responsible enough, that's a good thing. And when they allow you to do that, you have to make it where they can trust you and do what you're supposed to do. And as long as they can trust you and you do what you're supposed to do, you're gonna always be on top. You're gonna always be on top. They're gonna always not mind giving to you. They're gonna always not mind letting you control, certain things that you need to control to get things done. As far as wives, we control bills. We control the bills. So if you allow that man, if that man trusts you, he's gonna allow you to do that. He's gonna trust you with his money. He's gonna trust you with his everything. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get to that point where that man can trust you with everything. And see, men is jealous of my husband. Let me just say it. Can I just say it? Can I toot my own horn for a second? And I'm really not bragging, but I'm just telling the truth. Men is jealous of my husband because my husband has a good wife and they know it. And they don't know it because they know me personally. They know it because of what they see my husband with and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and they know it, so they jealous. And first thing they try to say is, "Oh hell no, I ain't finna do this. I ain't finna do that. Ain't no woman finna have none of this of mine." And my husband tell them, "That's your problem. That is your problem. If you would give to your woman and let her do what she needs to do, you wouldn't be broke.
I don't broke.
You wouldn't be around here asking somebody for a cigarette or borrow money or going to get loans or ain't got no car yet, ain't buying you no house yet." A strong black man needs a strong black woman. Every man needs a woman. I don't care how whatever you is. Y'all need a woman. A good woman that's gonna hold you down. That's gonna do what she's supposed to do. That's gonna keep that boat afloat. That's what we do. That's why we be so stressed out too, and y'all don't see that shit. Women, we know how to hold our shit down good. We know how to put on a smile when we ain't really smiling on the inside. Because life get a hold of us because we really have so many. Y'all say as men that y'all have a lot of responsibilities, but when you really think about it, the woman has more responsibilities than the man. Because first of all, that woman is doing everything to keep it afloat. Keep whatever it is afloat. That man 9 times out of 10 ain't doing nothing but going to work for that money. And coming home. Cutting a little grass if he want to. Washing a car if he want to. We got to fix y'all meals. I ain't even finna mention the ones with the kids too, because see, they got a little extras. We ain't got no kids. So we got to fix the meals. I got to pay bills. I gotta make sure that even though my husband will take the cars and stuff like that to get them serviced, but a lot of times I gotta get the car serviced, and that's only because when my husband get off of work, things is shut down. So that means I have to go do it. I have to make sure the cars are serviced. I have to make sure, what else I got to do? Bills, cars, food. I got to make sure he's sexed. I have to not forget about myself, which I go lacking a lot, which will cause me to go into a little depression sometimes because I can go lacking. I go lacking on myself, tired from trying to make sure everything else is straight. I have to keep up the house. If the yard is not being done by my husband, I have to find people to do the yard because, like I said, within hours that other people is available doing these jobs, my husband is at work. So by the time they done, he's off, they done. So that's in my hands. He don't really have to do nothing unless I put my foot down and say, you know what, I'm tired of doing this. I ain't doing it, you do it. And I get in that way sometimes. You do it. You know? Let me have my moment. I deserve those you do it moments. You know what I'm saying? But I do my part as a wife. It's a lot that we have to do. So At the end of the day, when you get you a good man, y'all share. Y'all share. Put his ass on the time frame. Don't let him go years and years and years just because he's a good man and constantly telling you lies and all kind of stuff to the reason why he ain't marrying you. Because first of all, you got to remember that God don't bless mess. Hey Kenny, God don't bless mess. Can't bless mess. Ain't gonna bless mess. But he will bless you as an individual. But as far as your relationship go, he can't bless that because it's not tied up yet. It's not bonded. It's not sealed. It's not, you know what I'm saying? So, is exactly. So once you lock in with that person and become one, then now immediately, I'm telling you, babe, come on, be a witness to these people. Come on right here, honey. Just for 1 second. Immediately, you start seeing your blessings overflowing. Am I lying? Am I lying, honey?
What?
Answer these damn people while you sit over here with a stoked face knowing you hear me.
I ain't hear you. What you say? What you say?
Put my shit back. Nah, your blessings start overflowing, don't it? Tell them about it, baby.
I was trying to get this job like in 2013. They wouldn't hire me.
For a long time, they kept telling you what?
About 3 years now, they weren't gonna hire me.
And everybody else was telling you what?
It ain't what you know, it's who you know.
And you weren't gonna get that job.
But I knew somebody. That knew somebody. That knew somebody. So.
And I encouraged my husband. Let me throw myself in there first now. You better give me credit.
Long story.
Cause
Long
when we got together, I told my husband, I said, you better than this job, didn't I? Yeah. And I said, you could do better, you could have more. And we finna go try for this job that everybody kept telling him that he could not get, right?
Well, I got the job. Long story short, I got the job because she knew somebody. And they knew somebody. I ain't know nobody at the time when I was trying to get the job. So them the blessings that she talking about is overflowing.
No, it ain't. And
yeah,
some more.
They helped me a lot.
And some more. And what else?
Ain't been in trouble about 13 years.
And what else?
I've been married by 8 of them.
And what else?
She aggravating in the mud. Get on my nerves. But the blessings just keep going in. Bought my first house. You know, they told me I would never buy a house, and I bought me one. You know what I'm saying? So
and I ain't told nobody, and I'm not bragging, but what else you did for me?
Man, I don't know. I smoke a lot of dope. I got short-term memory.
Nigga. What else you did for me though?
A lot.
What you did? What was it that you was doing for 7 years?
I'm taking care of you.
No.
What? Hey, you gotta refresh my memory, right?
He bought me a car when he couldn't keep a car himself.
Oh, you talking about when I bought your first car with 0 miles on it? Yeah, I did do that though, didn't I? I did do that, didn't I? Oh, that's a lot. But we done now, you baby, get us on. Shit. Shit. They talking about.
We done.
Shit, we done with that one.
We done, y'all. We
got no more payment.
No payment. 7 years of our hard-earned money.
Sweat, blood, and tears.
And
that
on my
spent it 100 times.
And on my baby's birthday,
she didn't even know it.
On my baby's birthday, April
30th.
No.
It was April 30th. That's
it wasn't. Oh wait. Oh yeah, it was. You know what I keep trying to think of? April 15th. Okay, so on my baby's birthday, I paid our car off.
Didn't know.
3 months early. 4 months early. 4 months. 4 months. Look what?
5.
5 months early. On my baby's birthday. Yeah. So we did that. So like I said, not bragging, but in relationships, in marriages, when you tie it up, you lock it down, you get rid of having a certain type and all that right there.
You know you ain't have my. No, you wasn't my. I wasn't your type.
Can I?
No, I wasn't your type.
No, you was not my type. No. But I wasn't his type neither, though, y'all. Let's go on and tell the truth. Come on back real quick.
Hey.
1 second. You ain't going nowhere yet.
I got things. I ain't even put on
Can
clothes.
we get our time in?
I ain't put on no clothes yet. What you want, woman?
Nah. I wasn't your type neither.
Y'all get my type like this. You know I liked you a long time ago now. Don't act like I ain't like you now. I don't do that now. Don't do that. Don't bring up the pictures in 30 years I seen you. Ain't been that thing. I ain't been that long. I'm
gonna let babe, you just liked the damn outfit. What was the outfit, babe?
It was some leopard.
He never forget.
Leopard red pants, tied up with some micro braid. Yeah, it was. It was my phone.
Okay, it was what now?
Leopard.
Leopard what?
Pants, leopard shirt.
Mm-hmm.
With some red pants and some micro braid.
I had some plaits. I ain't had no micro braid.
Same different damn thing. It don't make no
and
difference.
I had on my red shirt that was open up with my belt that was around it. And I was standing on the porch in the project at my cousin's house. But I think, you want to know why I think I caught his attention that day?
Tell me why you came to mother house with that
Wait. You want to know why I think I caught his attention that day, y'all? Because that same day he remembered that outfit is the same day his ass was walking, and I picked him up. And one thing I used to tell my cousin all the time was, I don't want no nigga that's walking. And I picked his ass up, and she was like, Tiana, so what you doing? And I was like, I don't know. And after that, he been loving me in that outfit. But I think it was because of that day I had that outfit on, and I picked his ass up, and he was walking. Was you not?
You could let me keep on walking.
You didn't have that far to go. You was right there. He had that far to go, but he probably had walked farther.
No, I didn't.
So. But talking about a mouth though, that's what I had to get used to. I had to get used to his mouth. And a lot of people that don't know him, and a lot of people that do know him, they don't like him because of his mouth. My husband got a mouth. He ain't got no filter. He gonna say what he want to say. Don't give a damn. He mean what he say, but he don't mean no harm. He don't mean no harm, but he'll show hurt your feelings if you don't really know him like that.
I just say the first thing come to my mind. That's all that is.
So
if I think
everything is in his time, not yours.
Yeah, you slow at Christmas anyway.
But everything still is in your time. Now that's one thing that I seem like I just can't work out with him, because it's just like it's in his time. I be like, babe, you gonna clean this up? Yeah, I'm gonna get it in my time. Damn, you always want to clean stuff up in your time. And then next thing you know, I be like, you know what? I'm gonna let it sit right there and see if you get it. And if you don't, and then next thing you know, my ass, I look around, honey, it'd be like a whole damn 2-3 weeks, month later, and he ain't did it.
But it get done though.
No, yeah, cause I be done did it.
We don't know. Myself.
Anywho.
Every time. I don't know when they need coming. They need somebody about the one in Bell canceled this Sunday.
Where you was just supposed to be going?
Yeah.
Oh, that means you don't need to go.
No, he came out on the Enterprise.
Y'all just trying to do too much now.
Mayday, it's May.
Tell him, I said, don't be getting no damn license and be trying to act brand new and shit. But anywho, yeah, y'all. So enough of me and my marriage. It's a beautiful thing. He gets on my nerves sometimes. I get on his nerves sometimes. I get on his nerves sometimes. I'm a wife. I cook for him when I need to, when I want to, and sometimes I damn it don't. Okay, you got to be realistic with that shit. God damn it, if everything is demanded of you, motherfucker, what is demanded of him? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna be my own person. My husband know I'm gonna be my own person. My husband don't mind me being my own person. And when I be thinking I need to do more, he be telling me he don't know what I be doing it for. So yeah. We just be sometimes you can have high expectations of yourself, what you think that you should be doing when they really don't be expecting all that out of you. You know what I'm saying? They really don't be expecting all that out of you. Like I used to just cook meals, big meals all the time, not realizing that my husband, he didn't really be wanting that all the time like that. He don't be wanting all them big meals. I mean, he'd be glad to get him a damn French fry and a chicken nugget, French fry and a cheese stick, French fry and a barbecue chicken tender, burger and a fry. As long as a fry up in there, goddamn it, honey. If it's a fry in them, I'm sliding. I'm good. I'm gonna get away with it. But other than that, like, it don't take all that. But you do gotta cook for him and for his ass. You got to know how to put a meal together. You got to know how to throw it. You got to know how to throw it down in the kitchen now. Cause one thing for certain, two things for sure. Now, at the end of the day, with any man that you with, you best know that you is mama now. Oh, you mama. That's why we earn those titles, right? If after a while you realize that you go from being baby, being honey, and all that, and then next thing you know, if your man start calling you mama, my husband called me mama. Not that he's looking at me like his mama, but he called me mama because he know that it's just that's special when a man can call you mama. It's like they like they still like little boys, and we still gotta take care of them, nurture them, and sex them and feed them real good and stuff like that. If you can't feed them, I don't think you're gonna be able to hold on to them for long. If you can't cook, I don't think you're gonna be able to hold on to them for very long, because it's a true saying. If you want to get to a man's heart, it's through his stomach. And baby, I think I kind of had that down pat because when I was trying to reel that fish on in, oh yeah, I cooks you some pretty good meals, some things that you may never had before. You know what I'm saying? You can get you some French fries and chicken wings and burgers and all that any day. You know what I'm saying? Hamburger helpers any day. But when you cook them home cooked Southern style meals, baby, and you have his ass laid out rubbing his belly and eyes is batting real slow, and he's comfortable laid up in some air, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna have no problems hanging on to him. But every now and then, they get beside themselves. But you gotta good punch that ass, okay, and get them back in line. So yeah, they be like little boys. You gotta sometimes, like, yeah. You still raising them. Hey, boo. You still raising them. You raising them. You raising them into being good, better men. They already good men. They become better men. They become better men. So he's only gonna treat you. He's only gonna treat you the way that you want to be treated. He's gonna give you the respect that you deserve and demand. That's it. That's all. A lot of times we think that we can't fuss and cuss they motherfucking ass out. Excuse my French. But you think that you can't do that because you think that they're going to leave you. Sometimes that's what they be asking for. Sometimes that's what it takes to get them back together. They be wanting you to cuss them out sometimes to remind them, like, damn, this is why I got with her, because her motherfucking ass don't play. She do put her foot down sometimes. Sometimes when you cuss them out, you'll notice that little smile come up out of them. Because it's like you constantly giving them something to work for. A man's natural instinct is to hunt, is to chase. Let their ass keep chasing you. Just because you got them don't mean that you don't need to let them keep chasing you. You know what I'm saying? He wait till next year sometime. Lord, please let me stick to this diet. But he wait till next year sometime when I get fine. Child, his ass gonna be on me like a damn sticker. A bumper. He gonna be on me like the draws I will. You hear me? He gonna be on me like the ass that I'm carrying around. He's gonna be on me like the color on my skin. You hear me? I'm just saying. He already is. It's just gonna be worse. But anywho, I love y'all. I'm finna go. I done been here an hour 46 minutes. I done showed my face. I done told y'all I'm sticking with my dad. Gigi, hey girl, good to see you. And I'm still, doing good. Done lost 20 pounds and steady going. So I got to get off of here, honey, because I got to get something shaking with my day. You hear me? I can't be sitting up in this house on this gloomy day doing nothing. I'm just saying. So, anywho, with all that being said, I love y'all. Happy Saturday. Y'all have a good one. It was good seeing y'all. I did miss all of y'all. Y'all rang that doorbell. Thank y'all for hitting that like button for those of you that did. Hey, Lean, Sugar Girl, I seen you come through. And I'm out of here. Okay? I love y'all. Y'all listen. When we go back to these pre-recorded videos next week, y'all, do me one favor, please. Y'all support your girl like y'all was. Y'all come through every day looking for me because y'all know that I do not miss no day. Hey, Miss Ella, good to see you. Y'all don't miss no day of looking for me because y'all know I ain't gonna miss no day. Y'all know I don't miss no day posting, okay? So y'all come and look for me every day around 12-ish or 1-ish up in there sometimes because I'm not no early bird, okay? So y'all come looking for me around that time. I see you, Susie. I spoke to you. And let me see. Come looking for me. And when y'all come, y'all hit the like button for me on the videos. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. On this last video, I know y'all ain't watched that last one of us, the whole thing of us fishing and stuff, because I asked y'all something in the video. And only shout out to Miss Patricia. Shout out to Miss Patricia for responding. And I think she was the only one that responded. And if I was doing a giveaway, y'all would have been mad. And I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what? I should do a giveaway because Miss Patricia was the only one that was. Matter of fact, Miss Patricia, her thing is user something. Miss Patricia, email me at Tiana_ I can only be me at hotmail.com. Miss Patricia, if you watch this whole video today, leave a comment down below in the video. I know who you is, Miss Patricia. You use or something.
I said change her address too.
Miss Patricia. Huh?
Tell Miss Susan I said change her address too.
What you mean?
Don't you tell me on?
Ain't nothing came, did?
No. I just need to change the address. Let me tell her.
Oh, she did.
I know. Just let me tell her.
They being messy. They finna be messy, Susie.
Yo, Miss Susan, you on there? It's for you. When you get a chance, change your address. Wink, wink.
You know what he's talking about. But anyway.
Change your address, Miss Susan.
But anywho. So yeah, but oh yeah, Miss Patricia, message me. Cause I said I should do a giveaway with that. So I think I am. Since she was the only one, it's easy because she was the only one. And when I left that in the video, I was like, that'll be a good giveaway right there. And I didn't. And then when I saw only one person respond, I was like, I should do it.
Give it to her.
And so, Miss Patricia, you know who you are. Contact me. Contact me. Because you won the giveaway. You won the giveaway. Alright. So anyway, y'all, till the next one, it's your girl Tiana. I can only be me. Y'all watch the videos. Make sure that you hit the like button on the videos. Make sure you share my videos if you share them. Y'all come looking for me every single day. And yeah. I'm back. I'm happy to be back. I'm glad to see y'all. And out. You didn't know. Ain't nobody know. Ain't nobody know I was doing a giveaway. When I edited my video, I felt like I wanted to do the giveaway. But I felt like wasn't nobody gonna pay attention to it neither. I felt like when nobody was going to respond. Because I didn't think that it was gonna watch the video that far. You know, that last video I did was an hour long. So I really didn't think nobody was gonna watch that video that far to even be able to catch it. But Miss Patricia, she caught it. She didn't, it wasn't that she caught what I was doing. She responded to what I asked them to do. So, asked y'all to do. So, since she responded, I was like, hey, okay, I'll make it the giveaway. So, I just want to do it. I just want to do it just because. It's just because. Y'all know I don't be trying to do nothing to make y'all stay over here and stuff like that. I'm doing it just because. Just because I want to give. That's it. And so you missed it, yo. But I appreciate that. I appreciate that though, Gigi. I appreciate that though. But yeah. But sometimes giveaways be like that. So y'all don't hold that against me. Because sometimes giveaways be like that. Sometimes giveaways be like that. Like sometimes you go to people channels and they do giveaways where they will ask you a question in the video, and they know that the videos be long and they want to know that you still there watching, so they will throw a question or throw something up in the video and they will ask you certain things in the video, and if you respond to it in the comments, then that's how a lot of people win giveaways, not knowing that there was a giveaway taking place. A lot of times if we announce that we're doing a giveaway, of course you're going to watch. We want you to be authentic, just like y'all want us to be authentic. So, that's why y'all didn't catch it. But, exactly. All right, y'all. So, in the end of that's it, y'all. I'm gone. Hey, Miss Annette Sugar. All right, y'all. But I'm gone. Y'all have a good one. And I am. Love y'all. Mwah.